This is Wycombe Sound, 87.9 FM. 27 minutes to 9 o'clock. Where's the time going? If you want to get in touch, it's 01494 449900, or tweet us at Wycombe Sound, or go to Facebook, facebook.com/Wycombe Sound. And still in the studio with me is Khalil, Ahmed, our mayor, and he was talking to us earlier on about how you get to become mayor and what's involved, and the way in as well. And we clearly moved the donuts out of the way for you. Only joking. And we were just chatting while the song was playing there about how a mayor is elected. So could you tell us a little bit about that in respect of the term?
Yeah, what it is, in order to qualify as mayor, you have to be elected as a councillor of a town ward. Now, town wards include High Wycombe Town Centre, Micklefield, Totteridge, and what have you. And the representation for all of these amount to about 23 councillors. Certain wards have 3 councillors, certain have 2. So it's about 8 or 9 wards that amount to 23 councillors. Now, when they are elected, they are also informed beforehand, saying that they will also qualify as charter trustees. Now, the reason why they are charter trustees is because we, as a market town, have charters that we have dating back to 1285, which gives us the ability to trade as a market town. A charter is simply an agreement given by the monarch to allow Wycombe to operate as a market town or have a market in its town in itself. And back in them days, that used to make sure that nobody else within a 12-mile radius could actually have a market. So it's quite unique. So obviously, in order to generate funds, we used to have them charters back from 1285. We've got a fair few of them still surviving here, and we preserve them as much as we can in the parlour itself. Because these charters are of value, we become automatic trustees of them as town ward councillors. We are elected by the people, so we are then empowered to obviously look after these charters. Amongst us, we then decide as to who is the most eligible person to become mayor. The way that it's actually currently decided is based on seniority. So whoever served the longest as a charter trustee, or perhaps even in the district council, is not just a trustee, whoever served longest is then given the option. He or she may then say, no, it's not for me, or perhaps pass it down. Alternatively, they may have served as mayor before. What we don't like to do is to try and have a mayor more than once, although it's not ruled out. If there is nobody else eligible and they've already served it, it's then best to then offer it to somebody else, although we haven't had a mayor that served more than once since the 1950s. Okay.
So I understand as well that we were just chatting earlier on that your term as mayor is going to be extended by 1 week. Why is that?
In this year, it's going to be slightly different because of the general election coming. The general election will be happening in the first week, and then thereafter the arrangements to be made then perhaps take a knock-on effect, because mayor making itself takes an awfully long time to organise. And should obviously a person who was elected as mayor in January of any year, we gather around, we then select a mayor-elect, right, to take a position in May. Now that come May, if they're not re-elected by the people as a councillor, then we have to go back to the drawing board. Whereas you had 4 months for that, to prepare that person, we've got 2 weeks to find a replacement and get all, and do all the various different, arrangements that we have to do.
Right.
It has happened in the past. It may happen this time. So whoever's chosen in January perhaps may not be re-elected in May itself. In order to give us enough time, we have extended the mayorship to be go on 1 week longer. So which gives me, I don't know if that's a good thing for Wycombe. For me, it is right that I will be mayor 53 weeks instead of 52.
Okay. Now, if you would like to put a question to the mayor, you can send us a message via Twitter. Go to Wycombe Sound at Wycombe Sound Facebook, and then we'll put a couple of questions to you, Mr. Mayor, if that's right, before you leave us today. Or you can give us a call on 01494 449900, and we'll put your questions over, and it's live in the studio here. There's nothing recorded. It's all live, and he's going to have no idea as to what you're going to be asking him. But give us a call, 01494 449900. We'll just take a short break, and we'll be back.